Hey, what's good? It's Afro here from AFROCHIBI CHAMPS TCG, and today we're going to go into the final groups of AFROCHIBIs, the Power 0's, the Power 5's, and the Power 6. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so up first we're going to go and talk about the Power 0's. Power 0's are very unique in the game because they're the only AFROCHIBIs that you can free play just because of their power level. Sadly, they can't attack land 1, as in the life power, because they would only score a 0. But there's other little tricks and tips and ways around it that they can become a bit more significant when it comes to attacking the main base. But yeah, let's go into it. There's only 3 to show, and the first one is card 1 of the entire game. This is Fresh Cans. Make sure the glare's not there. 50 by 50 attack, 50 radius, sorry, and HP 40. So yeah, it's kind of like equivalent to a power 1 or 2, but again, with your free plays, it can really save you. So that's a good card. The second of the batch is Machete 13. Very, very good card because it's a defending card, mainly because of its high HP. It's a good surprise that you can put on land 1. So yeah, it's a good one to have. And your last Power 0 in the game so far is Afrochibi Rain. Very strong card. In fact, it's getting a stats enhancement. Obviously, when I do release the cards, I'm altering the stats a lot. So the stats are going to read 230 attack and a 160 HP. So it's going to be a very nifty card. Good attacker, and I already showed you a link that you can use with this card when it comes to the equip cards. So there are your Power 0's. Up next, we're going to go into the 3 Power 5's in the game so far. The first one is Ruler of Dragons. I really enjoy playing with this card. It's only a rare as well, so you can probably get a good chance of getting this card when the packs do release. Equip slot 1. It has a rule that I have changed the writing in the main game, but basically with her radius, it's slightly different to the others because she can attack as normal, and she can also attack with the radius to 2 Afrochibis. So they could be on the same land, or they could be on land within radius. Her attack will be boosted to 300 as well in the real game. Sadly, her HP does let her down, but that's the only con for this card because basically otherwise it'll be too OP for the time being. But it's a good Power 5 to have. Gets the ball rolling. Up next is King Komodo. A very, very strong staple Power 5 to have. It's a rare, so there's a good chance of getting it in the packs. It's attack 300, HP 320. Can even talk then, 310 apparently. And yeah, just your standard card, King Komodo. You can I hope you can imagine what pop culture figure this Afrochibi is based on, because remember, in the game, Afrochibis are based on famous pop culture in our world. And here is the final Power 5, and I have to say this is my favorite Afrochibi in set 1, not necessarily because of the art. It's actually mainly for its ability and just, you know, the character itself I absolutely love. This is Strategy Master. Very, very fun card to have. Attack 300 and HP 410. But yeah, this one has an ability, and it reads, can either swap attack and HP around, which definitely comes in handy, or reduce attack roll by 1. This will last till your next turn. So every time you use Strategy Master, you have a choice to use one of 2 abilities, either swap the attacker HP or reduce your attack roll, which again is very, very important in the game. It'll be a 4 or higher roll, turning it into a 50-50 chance of executing your attack against your opponents. And yeah, it's a super rare villain type. Alright, now we're going into the big 2. There will be the front cover cards on the packs when they release, and the ones I've obviously used in my promos before anyway, and they were one of my earliest drawings. This is the bulk, so the completed bulk, 450 by 450, and now I do have kind of new things to add on the description of the rules. basically to get this card in, you can obviously use its Blue Banner's ability, which is a power 1, which I've showed you previously, which gets transforms into the bulk, as you can imagine. Or you can power summon, obviously, like all the other cards. But if it comes to this card and the next card I'm going to show you, basically it's going to be a little bit harder to get them into the game, because they have to follow certain procedures or certain rules to get them in. So if you want to power summon, you need to follow a specific way of power summoning, or specific power levels, or a type of Afrochibi that it is. But yeah, I'll go into that when I do release them properly. So that's your first power 6, a super rare. Now your next one is a legendary. It's one of 6 legendary cards in the game, and your second legendary Afrochibi. Obviously this is that guy. Yes, it is that guy. Perfect stats in the game, 4 or higher roll, especially for a power 6. As you can see, it's 5 or higher for the 5's and 5 or higher for even the bulk. So having that guy is a very, very powerful card. But again, he will be the hardest to get in the game because of the rules that will be added with regards to his card. And again, I'll show you that when the actual real cards come. So there you have it, guys. These are your Afrochibis, the power 0's, the power 5's, and the power 6's. Which ones are you most excited about? And are you looking forward to the game releasing like myself? I've been working on this for a long time, and yeah, it's quite exciting. But yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. And remember, not everything's written in stone yet, because I'm just waiting for an order from the Game Crafter just to see if everything's okay. So yeah, if you do have any concerns or any cool ideas, or if you just really like it, please comment down below. I've been AfroPierre, and I'll see you at the next one, guys. Bye.